Hello, Aries rising. Happy Virgo season. I'm so glad you're here. It's great to see you. My name is Chloe, and I have your Teroscope, your celestial forecast for Virgo season, or whenever you feel called to tune into this video. So, Aries rising, Virgo season. So it's not your most what sign you have the most in common, right? Aries rising, cardinal energy, Virgo, very much mutable energy. So, like, you're starting things, Virgo's finishing things. You are a fire sign. Virgo is an earth sign. So, you might not think that you have like too much in common with that energy, the Virgo energy, right? However, as we've spoken about before in these videos, you do have a natural chart as an Aries rising. So whatever the sun season is, um, you have activation for the corresponding house. So in Aries season, your first house is activated. In Taurus season, your second house is activated. Gemini, your third house is activated. And these houses are the houses that in modern astrology correspond with the sign. So this trend continues throughout the entire zodiac, which means that in Virgo season, Virgo being the sixth sign, your sixth house, which is ruled by Virgo, is the house that's activated. So I'm really sensing that you have, this opportunity to bring in your fire and passion and drive into the realm of Virgo-like things. Virgo to me is very much one of the more like new year, new beginning times that we have in the zodiac. Of course, we have the spring equinox beginning with Aries season, which is the astrological new year. And then we have Capricorn season with the Gregorian calendar for what it's worth. Sometimes people feel those vibes of new beginnings there, but it is also the middle of winter or the middle of summer, depending on where you're at. So maybe not so much. But Virgo is very much for me like that back to school energy. And Virgo does correspond to our daily routines, health and wellness, and just like all around good habits. So now is the time, if you feel called to look at healthier habits and healthier daily routines and sort of like beginning anew, even though we're like the last season of summer, it's not really like, doesn't necessarily feel like a new beginning in a lot of ways. This is how this energy is coming through. To me for you at this time. So the cards I pulled are pretty interesting too. I'm working with a few decks today. The oracle I have is like, I don't know, it's quite Aquarian. It's interesting, like what came through for Virgo. The cards I mean that wanted to be used. So this is through art through Art Through the Starstream Oracle. It's by Cheryl Yombach Rose. It is a beautiful deck that the artist and author are the same person. So, I love that cohesion. And it has this very like Glastonbury meets extraterrestrial, like um, mythological energy to it. These are the cards here. They're quite beautiful. So you have like an oracle size, but a tarot shape, and then this like beautiful gold gilding. And then I have the Mythic Magdalene Oracle as well. This is the book. I don't know where the box is. This is what the box looks like though. And here are the card backs. So this is another oracle I'm going to be using for you today. And the tarot that wanted to come through, it's so funny. I think about Virgo as like a lot about like animal companionship and like maybe some more like streamlined, like organizational, like discerning energy. But the crystal tarot is the one that wanted to come through today. And this is such an earthy deck, although it is so beautiful. So I love that that she's the one that wanted to participate. This one's by Elisabetta Trevisan. So this is the tarot we're working with. Okay. So the first oracle card I have says a new door is opening, step over the threshold. So this is the Art Through the Star Stream Oracle. So this is beautiful artwork we have here, paintings by the author Cheryl Yombach Rose. So talking about a threshold, talking about a new beginning. So again, that energy is absolutely captured in the first card that we look at, right? This opportunity, this potential you have that, if you set intentions now for healing in the realm of like health and wellness, like, with your body, with your routine, with your habits, exercise, dieting, um, at the full moon potentially, considering that a possible ending for, habits that aren't in alignment for you or habits that aren't necessarily healthy, like having this opportunity being at the threshold. And it is truly a threshold any way you look at Virgo season, because it's the last season in summer, which transitions us into autumn in the Northern Hemisphere anyways. And it's the last season of winter, transitioning into more of a spring energy in the southern hemisphere. So you can definitely see how it's like, in a way, it is similar to the Aries energy. But let's take advantage of this threshold and harness that energy. If there are things you want to let go, new beginnings, new intentions you want to set in the realm of health and wellness and better habits that are going to serve you in the long run. She has her like animal companion too, which I find is interesting. I don't know what type of bird this is, but she has like her birding glove as well too. So they are, like obviously deeply connected. This is her animal companion, and Virgo, of course, relates to animal communication, animal companionship, devotion, and caregiving for our animal friends too, right? So I thought that was special. And then the Magdalene card, there's no Magdalene on this card. So that is unusual for this deck because there's like so many Lady Magdalenes, right? Um, so this one has the lady and the unicorn hidden in plain sight. That's the message from the Magdalene Oracle. The Lady and the Unicorn hidden in plain sight. So for me, again, very much seeing this like, waning moon energy for you. Summer is coming to a close. It's nighttime. It's ending. That is Virgo, very much like transitioning, leaving out. So what's hidden in plain sight for you, is that switch to more healthier habits, right? So I have experienced this in my own life, setting intentions in line with the astrological seasons, in line with the zodiac, does typically mean you get more celestial support and more universal support when it comes to your goals and intentions. So let's just think about too, like what we need to release before we call in the new and the better and the healthier, right? So like if we're wanting to say, become more active, we are also releasing more of like pieces from like our sentient lifestyle, right? So like it's not just like, I want to ride my bike more. It would be like, first, I want to spend less time, sitting on the sofa watching TV. So that's what we're releasing. And then the balance, what we're calling in, I want to spend more time outdoors. I want to spend more time active. And I think too, because of the again with the animal companion appearing on this card, this isn't something that's typical for this deck. That would be something to pay attention to. So yeah, so something as simpler as like longer dog walks. Or yeah, bringing in, how if you want to like improve your animal companion's diet, something that sort of like blends those two energies like that. And then yeah, the tarot cards we have are the Four of Wands and the Knave of Wands and the Knave of Chalices. So we have some like, yeah, some newer or older, depending on how you look at it. Not necessarily the common names, but the two, yeah, the two court cards. So embracing different parts of your personality, the intuition, the feeling, the embodiment, and the drive and the passion and the creativity. So again, very much fitting with that energy of bringing your Ariesness into the grounded, like into the earth realm, and thinking about, yeah, the structure of the fours, and of course, like the joy and pleasure that comes with the Four of Swords specifically. I think in the Smith Rider Waite, it's the one that has like the wedding on it. So finding that, yeah, that balance and happiness in your own, yeah, in your own creative pursuit and your own creative pleasure. So I think, yeah, just thinking about that fire element for you, and that you have, yeah, the power to co-create. Like, think about creation and creativity, and the joy that comes from that on that level, like how much control you have over your own life, and how much control you have over your own destiny. That's like more so what I think it's talking about than like creating artwork or whatever, which I mean is always like always a good idea to spend more time doing that, if that's something that brings you joy, especially now where like we have technology that isn't cleaning our house, but it's taking our artwork and doing artwork and writing and like the things that are that feed us as people, and not like getting those technologies for things that are more so mundane, like housework and stuff. So anyways, I'm not going to get into that. I just want to hold space for like, if you feel like that's what creative is, like creating artwork by all means. But I think this is more like, yeah, co-creating, your path is unfolding, having this opportunity to step into like better, as in healthier ways of being, healthier ways of doing things. And you have that opportunity to co-create that, that like healthier lifestyle with the support of your animal companions, and of course like your spirit guides. So that's what I've got for you, Aries rising. um yeah, I mean, it is what it is. There's so much potential, but this will mean something different for everyone who's watching, right? Like, it's not sustainable to make all the healthy lifestyle changes at once, of course. Like, don't worry, there's going to be another Virgo season. Capricorn season will come. We'll have like the new year, we'll have like the spring equinox. Like, it's all good. We're coming into the autumn and Scorpio soon, where it's just like that deep release and deep letting go. So, yeah, don't worry about making all the changes, calling so much in. I just want you to think about like, yeah, your intentions on what you want to release for unhealthy habits, unnecessary parts of the daily routine, and then perhaps manifesting, setting intentions or goals towards, yeah, more like streamlined daily routine, something that's going to serve you, allowing for, yeah, more healthy benefits, not just like the diet and exercise, but even just space by cleaning up the routine and omitting tasks that aren't even necessary, right? So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If there are, yeah, if there's other types of videos you would like, you're welcome to let me know. I've been doing the tarot scopes, the celestial forecasts for a few months now. And I also do like deck reviews sometimes. I hadn't for a while, but I did one yesterday. So that's like sort of what I'm feeling like my content is for now. Providing the forecast for the rising sign, the collective energy forecast as an overall vibe, and then some deck reviews here and there, because I love to critique. Being critical is like a big part of my essence. I have like a sixth house stellium. My Capricorn planets are all in the house of Virgo. So I am like very particular about certain things. And I love to, yeah, share my opinion and share my discernment when it comes to things I'm passionate about, like tarot. So that's sort of what I'm feeling content wise. But if there's something you would like to see from me that, yeah, that maybe hasn't occurred to me, you are welcome to share, and enjoy your Virgo season. All the best. I will see you soon. Thank you. Thank you, Aries rising.